Hello and welcome. I hope you're having a great day. I'm sitting here sipping on some mugwort, motherwort, blue lotus, and nettle tea. There's one more, but I can't pronounce it, so don't ask me to. My nervous system, my vagus nerve, has felt a little rattled. And I realized I didn't have any tea yesterday. So if you are ever feeling this way, like a rattling in your chest, your nervous system, you just feel really off and you don't even know what to do, grab some tea. Look up some aptogens, look up some anything that's going to help calm down your nervous system with some kind of tea and drink it. I'm going to tell you it helps so much. I wish they could have prescribed this to me when I was a child instead of Adderall and Ritalin, you know? Anyway, enough with that. I love you. The universe loves you. Everything is working out in your favor as long as you're constantly have the intention to better yourself and be the best person, being that you can be. I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down right now. Clarity. I hope you have clarity. The very first card out, clarity. Anything hidden being revealed, the light being shed on any confusing situation, things done in the dark being brought to the light. And below that we have transformation. You could be seeing references to fairies. Possibly you already know that you are part of, your soul is part of the fairies or in touch with the fairies. This fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. So you're gaining clarity, you're getting new truths, or you're accepting these truths, you're seeing proof of it, and it's transforming you. It's transforming you, and you're realizing you're part of a bigger network. You're connected. You're connected to something so much greater than you ever thought. Or maybe this is something that happened in the past. This is kind of, and if not, this is your confirmation. Maybe you were born in 1972. You don't have to be. You're part of a team. You're part of a connection. You might have been alone your entire life, different, but you are okay with that. It's almost like you accept yourself, and that's why you were given this clarity, this truth. Next, we have cosmic origins. So I feel like this clarity is that you know your cosmic origins. You know you are a light being. You know that you are from the sky and from the earth. Father Sky, Mother Earth, yin and yang. Tree wisdom. This tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. You're realizing you are connected to the earth. Tree wisdom. Also, cosmic origins. Father Sky. You have clarity. You've seen it. It's crystallizing within you. That you're more. And it's giving you a good sense of pride. I'm not talking about the cocky, arrogant, I know everything. I have to identify that tone in my voice or the way I'm coming across, because I get very passionate, and the energies in my chart, like when I learned my natal chart, I understood a lot more why I reacted the way I did to certain things. So it helped me gain an understanding, so I was aware of my triggers and my energies so that I don't let that hinder me. Or sometimes for me, it's best to keep my mouth shut. And then I adopted that kind of way of living, and then the universe is like, no, you weren't meant to be quiet. So you're gaining a lot of self-esteem, self-worth. You're identifying the ego, what parts of you are trying to like puff up and peacock, and like, hey, ego, go sit down. We're trying to show humility and be humble and loving and caring and gracious, okay? So the milk and butter, when I know that this says milk and butter, maybe that's significant to somebody, but I am getting a little ahead of myself. Thank you. But the milk and butter, when I see this card, is the milk and honey, the pituitary gland and the pineal gland secreting the milk and honey, the DMT experience, which is very, very, people should understand what they're getting into when they do that kind of Kundalini work. I was not one of them. So if you know about this, if you know about the milk and honey, if you know, if you're working on this, be patient with yourself and always go within. Don't, if you find yourself feeling in fright or flight mode, that's something you need to go within and fight through. Don't feel like you need to get in your car and race. Like, that's something else. Somebody could have done candle work on you, or you're doing candle work yourself. Lighting a candle, saying a prayer, doing spells, intentions, and energy work by using candles. A practitioner sets their intention or spell to manifest their wishes. You want an adventure. You want more. You want to experience what you've been shown. You have powers. You have abilities. There's more to this world than we were ever told. And it's exciting. But also remember the story of the tortoise and the hare. You know, enjoy the whole journey. Don't wish for it to be over too soon. You could possibly have travel in your near future, but you see something greater. Now, this last part, I feel like, is a confirmation for somebody to let you know that in a past life, you made a vow, you made a promise, you made an agreement, and you did it for power, you did it for wealth, and by living that life, by choosing that path, you in turn learned a lesson, a very important lesson that you brought into this lifetime, okay? You chose not to lose your soul this time around. You know deep down what really counts and what really matters. This old pact, this old agreement, this old vow has been put to death. It's done. It will no longer have any hold or power over you. You've been tried, you've been tested, and you've come out with growth. Inside myself, Inside myself, I've sown beauty with wounds, which speaks of my immortality in the expansive, eternal song, softly bellowing in spirit. You took those wounds from this past, it could have even been earlier on in this lifetime, and you went through it so quickly at a young age that you ended up learning very quickly what actually really matters. And you healed, you sewed these wounds with beauty, and it created growth, and you were able to put a death, an end to whatever this agreement, this pact, this selling of your soul. You're like, I'm not doing that. Maybe you even witnessed other people growing up making not bad, I don't want to say bad, poor decisions that led them down a road that took a while to get out of, or maybe they didn't. Some people aren't so lucky. Okay. Where 922. Is there anything we want to get with this? Okay. Be present. You are ungrounded and spending too much time in your head. Something has caused you to retreat to your mind. It's time to bring consciousness to it so you can resolve it and start living life more fully again. If you've already been shown, if you've already been given clarity, you're transforming or you transformed, um, you've learned, you've, you might have even gotten a little bit big of an ego whenever you're told, you know, how all powerful you are, because you really are. Um, you're being guided to make sure you're staying grounded. There might be something trying to distract you. There might be something trying to distract you. Hold on. Let me pull on this real quick. Change. Okay. So perception. Your perception is changing. So you okay. So you are going through this transformation still. When the ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to a sacred crossroads in your own evolution. Don't let your ego think that you're perfection, because that's not. Perfection is what perfection is somebody that can accept all their flaws and still love themselves, forgive themselves. 1144. Remain present. Don't let your pride, your ego, don't let it blow you up too much. Continue to ask for God to be present in all decisions that you make. Remain non-reactive. Be present with your emotions so you can feel and be like, oh, I know if I react this way, it's not going to help anything. Like grief, isolation, service. Somebody's allow service to be given to you. Try not to turn down people that are trying to help you. They might have just been sent by the creator themselves. Does anything else want to come out? Trickery. There's some kind of trickery. Man, that's crazy, because I felt like the trickster energy has been gone for a while. Ooh, green dragon. Abundance, prosperity. The dragons have been coming up a lot. I know this is the Chinese zodiac of the dragon. I myself am a dragon. There's a trickster energy trying to convince you to see something a certain way. I just don't know what it is. I have a feeling it has something to do with ego, because we have ego twice out here. We have change, transformation. They're revealing insights, but it might be giving you a little bit of a big head. Anybody that's went through a spiritual awakening, you know, that it does happen. Insecurity. So there's a trickster energy that makes you want to feel insecure, probably about your past mistakes or an old version of you that isn't even real anymore. Okay. Has anybody other been feeling insecure? You're about to be liberated from this. The doubts and fears still come up. You don't believe anymore that they're you. So, so these energies are coming around, and you've already dealt with them so many times that they can't trick you. You have changed to perfection, whatever you are, but you're also keeping your ego in check, because you know that's not the middle way. That'll veer you off your path. If you want to continue to have magic delivered to you from the universe, from God, it's staying humble and really enjoying and basking and reveling in that, the energy that's being delivered to you, that's being offered and presented to you. And with this trickster insecurity energy, oh my God, that was great, Angel. Good job. You're being liberated. This is what's gonna happen if it hasn't already. Inner power. You have a lot of inner power. You see this coming from a mile away. Continue to make sure that this is in alignment with you. You know, make a mantra of this every day before going to bed. Just anytime you can think of it, if it pops in your mind, it's for a reason. Because there's a trickster energy, or there's an energy trying to come back. I mean, we do have some karmic ties that have to be wrapped up because of Pluto doing one more swing into Capricorn. The November 19th, I think, is the last day. It's in Capricorn, which was a really, really long cycle, 20-something years. So maybe this is just trying to come back to trick you into insecurities so that you won't push forward with the knowledge and wisdom that you know, because you have adventure out here. They don't want this agreement to end. So please stay grounded. If you're feeling any insecurities, it's a lie. It's a trick. Divine Source is bringing in your liberation. Help me know that all my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all. Beautifully put. There's a mantra right there. Help me know that all my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all. And remember, God is everything. Everything. Inanimate objects and animate objects. I mean, keep the faith. Your wisdom. Divine Source is listening. You are not separate. There is no going to find it. It's keeping you on a certain frequency. It's just checking in with yourself, checking in, making sure your ego is taking a seat, not letting these insecurities or other energies of other people being insecure about themselves affect you, because you know who you are. You've been shown it. You've been told it. I heard somebody had dreams about it. I was not going to go this long, but Faith came out again. 2 different decks. Faith and Faith. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I imagine. Wow. I love seeing this so much. Like, ooh, I don't want to cry, but it's such an amazing feeling to find out how much more there is to life than what we've been told. It's one of the most freeing experiences you can ever have. And oh my God, my eyes. Prayer. Just pray. Pray. Speak it out into the universe. I am loved by the universe, and I focus on the things that I want and that I need. Well, not really what I want, but there are some things that we want. But having all your needs met, anything that you need, it will always be provided for. Always keeping the faith, even to the very last second. Don't ever let doubt come into your mind. Doubt are just like demons, and demons are those negative emotions. Demon. Mon meaning moon, moon meaning emotions. D meaning negative. Yeah. Secret temptation, led astray. Check yourself. Check all the 7 deadly sins, which rule over the 7 chakras. Like, lust has to do with the sacral chakra. Ask that they be purified. Take a spiritual bath. Set the intention that you want cleansing, you want purification. I mean, that's all it. It's so simple, but people make it so complicated. They're like, "Oh no, I feel stupid doing that. That's not gonna do anything." Quit basing everything off of the 3D, okay? There's so much invisible stuff. Like, you can't just account for the stuff that takes up space. There's stuff in between the space. All right, Terrence Howard. Okay, I'm gonna close this out because this got a little weird. You have a lot of faith, you have a lot of prayer, you have a lot of liberation headed your way. There just might be another test or two with some energies that are surrounding you right now. So you've already been through these. I've already seen that you've closed cycles. This is just like a refresher course, okay? I love you. Bye.